Hey everybody, Bill Stainton here with Producing Results, and I've got a question for you leaders out there. Are you creating a context in your workplace in which your people can truly thrive? And by that I mean a context in which your people can really rise to become their best selves. That's a pretty good measure of leadership, don't you think? It's actually a pretty good measure for any kind of relationship. If you're in any kind of relationship, whether it's work or personal, are you creating a context in which the others in that relationship can truly thrive and become their best selves? Well, it's really important for leadership. I want to tell you about 3 people who used to work for me back when I was the executive producer of a sketch comedy show in Seattle, Washington. You've heard me speak about some of these people before. Number 1, there was a guy named Bill Nye. Believe it or not, Bill Nye used to be the lowest paid person on my staff. Now, of course, he's world famous as Bill Nye the Science Guy, which was actually invented. Bill Nye the Science Guy was actually created on our show. I mean, Bill Nye existed before, but the whole persona of the Science Guy was created on our show. Then there's a guy named Joel McHale. Joel McHale used to actually be my intern. Now, Joel McHale is now the star of 2 TV series, The Soup on the E! Network and Community on NBC. And by the way, let me just say there's nothing quite so humbling as seeing your former intern just skyrocket past you in wealth and fame. And then there's Bob Nelson. I brought Bob Nelson on to be a writer for my show. Bob is now an Academy Award nominee. His very first script was for a movie called Nebraska. Some of you may have seen it. It was recently up for 6 Oscars. It didn't win any of them, but still, for the rest of his life, Bob Nelson is an Academy Award nominee. So think about that within your own group. Are you creating a context in which they can achieve their goals, can achieve their best results? It's a great mark of leadership. So be a great leader, go out there and produce great results today.